food insecurity is a thing, so I feel bad saying that, but realistically, if hey guys, welcome back to another video. I just want to put out there that I am so tired of recording this video. This is literally my 100th time. Okay, maybe not literally, but I've been recording this video for a minute now. Y'all, I'm so tired. But let's jump into the video. So today I am sharing with you 10 tips or 10 things that you are probably doing that's stopping the growth of your hair or that is regressing the progress that you've made. So yeah, let's jump into them. Number 1, dirty hair. Sis, you gotta wash your hair. Bro, you gotta wash your hair. Like, I don't know, like the buildup of dirt on your hair clogs up the cuticle, preventing the cuticles from producing the hair, from growing. You know, there's a lot of things that happen. And also, if you're not washing your hair and all that product, your hair is gonna end up smelling bad. So wash your hair, okay? So tip number 2 is too much heat. Okay, I do want to apologize. I think my roommate is downstairs cooking, so if y'all hear some banging around like that. Afro hair is the weakest in the sense that we have the most curl, and like the curlier your hair is, the weaker it is. So yeah, therefore applying heat is only because your hair, just don't apply heat to your hair, like an excessive amount of heat to your hair. I'm not trying to like scold you or anything, but realistically, like if your hair is not progressing and you're still applying heat, yeah, I don't know. But so number 2 is tension and overstressing your hair. So be mindful of the type of protective styles you're putting in your hair. Sis, I know you want your money's worth out of your box braids, you want your $200 out, you know, but you cannot have your box braids in for over a month. I know folks who keep their box braids in for 2 months. Like, why? If you're so worried about like investing too much money, learn to braid your hair. Like, my hair looks crazy right now, but you know what? I love it. I like it. My hair is protected. It's healthy, does not tension, you know, and it was free. Just be mindful. I'm not saying don't protect to style your hair, because protective stylers will be your friend, but you gotta pick the ones that like you. Next tip is your diet. What you put in your body has a huge impact and reflection of your physical being. So if you're putting junk in your body, you're not gonna get the results that you want. And I know it sounds elitist to tell people go out and eat veggies, go out and eat this, but like if you want your hair to be, or just your whole person, your whole body to be healthy, you do need to eat. So I hate to be like, go eat greens, especially if it's not financially feasible, but just do what the best you can do. And remember, what you put in your body does reflect the outside. And next is split split ends. I agree and disagree with this one, because my case might be different since I don't ever straighten. I've straightened my hair once in my whole entire life, so there's that. And I rarely put heat on my hair. I probably blow dry my hair like 3 times a year, if even. So I feel like I didn't have a problem with split ends because I wasn't doing things, I was splitting my ends. And I have, like, in my whole natural hair journey, I think I've been natural for 6 years, I've probably cut my hair like 3 or 4 times, I kid you not, and my hair continues to grow. I'm at waist length now, so there's that. But if you know that your hair, for example, like I said, if you're applying a lot of heat to your hair, it may lead to your ends, it would definitely lead to your ends splitting, causing you to need to, you know, cut it off. So be careful, you know. And then next is lack of protein and moisture. Your hair needs protein, no. But with saying that, which is the next thing, too much of protein is bad for your hair. My mom has a saying that goes, too much of everything is a mess, and that is true. If you put too much protein or too much moisture in your hair is gonna, especially with the protein, if you put too much protein, because your hair already has keratin, which is a protein, and if you put too much protein, it's gonna make your hair like straw. The next I'm gonna talk about is hydration fatigue. When your hair gets wet, it swells up, the cuticles swell up, and when your hair dries, the cuticles shrink. So during the process of swelling and shrinking, it can cause your hair to split. So if you're continuously wetting your hair and it's drying back and forth, especially if you don't need to, it's gonna actually have a drastically negative impact on your hair. So yeah, keep that in mind. I'm not saying don't add water, because like I said in the last video, water is a source of life, but too much of everything is a mess. So next, wrong regimen, having the wrong routine. Again, I mentioned in the last video the importance of having a natural hair routine, but also it is very important to have a natural hair routine that benefits and that is good for your hair. For example, buying like using shampoo with a lot of sulfate and your hair is already dry. Yeah, because sulfate literally cleanses everything out of your hair, stripping of all its natural moisture and all of that. So that's when I say like use sulfate sparingly. Me personally, I only use sulfate every 6 weeks. Having the right hair routine will push your hair to its next goal, but having the wrong routine will literally like undo all the good things you've done and literally send you back beyond even before you were natural. Yeah, and the next is chemically processing, which also goes along the line of putting heat in your hair. Like chemically processed, like dyeing, coloring your hair, or any form of chemical you are putting in your hair will have negative impacts on your hair, because when you apply chemicals to your hair, yes, hair is dead, all hair is dead, but like the chemicals will kill your hair, if that makes sense. So I feel like I'm not the best person to talk about this, because I've never colored my hair after I went natural. I've never put any chemicals in my hair, so I'm not the best person to talk about it, because I don't know how my hair reacts. But from like what I've seen and the research I've done, I would recommend, if you're trying to get to the next level, next step, and you're not getting there, and you're someone who colors their hair religiously, you might need to kind of like chill on it a little bit. So yeah. And next is something you actually can't control, which is genetics, and that is the terminal length. Usual terminal length is from 2 to 6 years, and that's already predisposed genetically, so you can't really do anything to change it. So for example, if you literally all the things that I've listed and you know you don't do these things, and you're someone who is religiously like doing everything right to their hair, but your hair has reached a plateau and it just seems to not be moving to the next step, it could possibly be that you are in your terminal, like you have just left your terminal length and your hair is in its like resting state. And I'm not quite sure on how long it's in that resting state until it starts the whole process over again. So yeah, and there's nothing you can do about it, sis. You just gotta wait and continue to, you know, obviously do the things that you're doing to your hair to maintain your hair, because retention is the end goal, you know, with the exception of loving your natural roots and having healthy hair. Retention is the goal for a lot of people, or most people. So yeah, but that's all I have for you guys. I hope this video helps you guys, because these are tips that I use. I will not tell you to do anything that I'm not gonna do. That's why a lot of the products I make, I try them on my hair before I even put out my videos. So yeah, I love and appreciate every one of you guys. If you can hit that like button for me, hit the notification button, leave a comment, even just telling me how your day went, telling me your favorite color, your favorite flower. I appreciate and love every single one of you, and I'll see you later. Bye.